Next we open the other
Ni sebenarnya ni
now we pull out the
daripada bracket ni kita ada 2 skru, tapi skru ni dah tak ada, so kita just cabut macam biasa. Dah. Dah.
okay, pause satu.
Pause.
Ambil yang ni je lah kan. We are measuring the brake pad thickness. We are taking the overall thickness first, and then we will deduct the thickness of the pad.
Dah dapat juga.
Ini ada.
Nampak apa? Dah.
Iya. Ini tak. Ridges or unsmooth edge. So far none.
Ni untuk pukul bis, ketebalan bis.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ini ada. Ini tak ada. Tiga, 4, 5. The last one. 6. Dah.
So the brake is brake rotor around 6 places. Tolong bawa angin please. Dah masuk tak? Sampai.
Nampak ni?
Put back the screw in, piston screw, then we will remove the piston using.
Yeah boy.
Ada spying tu.
Buka.
Buka. Buka skru belakang.
Dia ada piston.
Okay.
Looking good.
Cutting crack.
Oh.
Kecil.
Kau lepas tu apa?
Drum.
Secret SAP.
Boleh. Very rusty.
Very
and dirty. Lot of carbon build up.
Boleh. Lihat muka dia.
But the sleeve looks smooth. Feels smooth. The rubber looks okay.
Inilah. Dua je ke?
Tak kena pakai voice over.
Okay dah. Lepas tu buat apa?
Kosuk.
Yang mana lock pinnya?
Peganglah dua tangan.
Sekarang ni kita satu, start, 2, 3. Okay.
Ini? Alamak.
Dah, cukup tu.
The disc or rotor on the hub.
Then kita ikat. Kita ada bersilang supaya dia masuk dengan rata. Kalah.
Now we will use the table gauge to measure the flatness of the disc. Ambil baju.
This time our cameraman do the attachment for the assembly.
Betul.
Okay.
Sikit je. Ketuk.
Okay, dah fit.
We are now fixing back the bleeding valve.
Fit.
Okay, dah.
Sebab drum pula. Dia buat drum.
Dah dah.
Memang lah.
Dah.
Kai.
Kau tak apa lagi je. At least kereta kadang-kadang kita tak tolong. Boleh lah dia tahan sikit lah. Dia leceh je.
Ada tangan. Dia apa tu?
Ada dua. Buat.
Kan ada satu lagi tayar.
Kau tak nak kakak cakap. Biasa.
Cukup.
Hello, my name is VERON. Okay, this is discussion number 3. Okay, based on our finding during the brake inspection, when the brake shoe lining appeared to worn out, we observed that the lining thickness was below the recommended minimum, typically around 3 mm. Additionally, there were signs of glazing certain area, which indicate overheating during use. In some cases, we also detect the slight contamination from grease, which can cause slipping and reduce friction. Because of this friction, it's clear that the brake shoe lining is no longer optimal condition. We recommend replacing the lining with a new one to ensure better braking performance and safety. A worn lining not only reduce stopping efficiency but also pose a risk of brake failure if not addressed promptly.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohd AZMI from 3B MKA section 1/2. Today, I will explain about the result of the drum brake inside diameter inspection. For the brake drum inspection, we measured the inside diameter to determine the wear level. Every brake has an original diameter set by manufacturer along the maximum allowable wear limit, typically 1 to 2 mm larger than the original. For the AZMI model, the standard drum brake inside diameter is 180 mm. The maximum wear limit for the brake drum is 1 mm. Our results show that the drum inside diameter was still in the acceptable range, which means it's still safe to use. However, it's important to monitor this closely. If the diameter grows too large over time, it will increase the clearance between the shoe lining and the drum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hadi bin Muhammad Fauzan. Today I want to present about leg 3 drum brake. Question: can deep crack be repaired? If a deep crack is found on a brake drum, the short answer is that it cannot be safely repaired. A crack compromises the structural integrity of the drum, which is critical in maintaining reliable braking under stress. Unlike slight scoring or minor wear, deep cracks can spread when exposed to heat and high pressure during braking. Any attempt to repair it, such as welding, could fail under high temperature and rotational force. Therefore, if a drum has deep crack,
Greetings and good afternoon. I am Sarvess Ganesan, B1323102008 from BMKA section 12. For my discussion part, I will be talking about the advantages of drum brake over disc brake. Well, let's talk about drum brakes, the trusty old underdogs of the braking world. Now, discs may be sleek, modern, and perfect for fast, sporty cars, but drum brakes, they have their own charm and engineering brilliance. Here's the magic. Drum brakes use a thing called the self-servo effect. Put simply, when the brake shoe touches the inside of the rotating drum, the rotation helps pull the shoe in as if the rotor is helping you brake itself without any fancy electronics. That's brilliant because it means drum brakes work efficiently with less pedal effort. Now, people don't often sing praises for drum brakes because, let's be honest, this look cooler behind alloy wheels. But drum brakes are dirt cheap to make and replace. They are a workshop's best friend. Quick, simple and reliable. And let's not forget that one of the most underrated features, parking brake performance. Ever left a car on a hill and trusted a handbrake? That's a drum brake's time to shine. Disc brakes aren't nearly as good as locking wheels when stationary. On top of that, they're enclosed, so mud, water, and a tropical country like ourselves, Malaysia, where it rains, dust doesn't ruin them as quickly. Perfect for tropical places like Malaysia, where weather can go from a sunny to thunderstorm in 5 minutes. So yes, drum brakes might not win awards for style, but they're reliable, hardworking, that holds up the undercarriage of millions of cars and trucks worldwide. Thank you.
The conclusion of the drum brake experiment. In conclusion, this experiment provides practical experience in the proper procedure for removing, inspection and refitting a drum brake assembly. We successfully learned how to dismantle the component and perform practical inspection, such as measuring the brake lining thickness and the brake drum inside the meter. This inspection process allowed us to identify components that were worn, corroded, and existed service limit. Confirming the need for replacement friendly, we demonstrate and the correct method for reassembling the unit, reinstalling the tire, and building the brake system.